I was carrying a grenade to a hole in the ground that was shooting at my friends and I. And that's when it happened. The last memory I have of Afghanistan is when I was leaving in an ambulance. And then I don't remember the ride home. They managed to save half of my pelvis. So I'm a hemipelvectomy, meaning I'm missing half of a pelvis. I'm missing my left leg below the knee as well. And on my right, I'm an above the elbow amputee. I am a living miracle. A little bit of miracle, a little bit of Ranger medic, a little bit of 160th flight crew, a little bit of charm. That's all we got. Travis Mills reached out to me when I was really in the hurt locker, and I was looking out the window and kind of having a little bit of pity, and he gave me a little bit of juice, and he kind of said, "Dude, you're gonna be good." Every single person, everybody I loved that walked in that room was heartbroken when they saw me. Travis was not. He was just like, "Bro, you're gonna be fine." And that's really all I needed. It hurt me. It hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of surgeries to my body, but it obliterated my family. And we had to put those pieces back together at home.
It was hard, it was exhausting. How are you gonna shower without hurting yourself? How are you gonna transfer to the bed without getting hurt? And you have to come back together and find your new normal, because your old normal was not gonna work.
We have a very broad mission at the Gary Sinise Foundation. We build relationships with the men and women that we're serving through the foundation, either our veterans, first responders, their families, that kind of thing. Very broad mission because there's a lot of need out there.
When we started this process, Gary reached out to us and made us feel very, very comfortable in our situation, which was about the only thing that we were comfortable with that Gary Sinise had offered to help us and kind of be a miracle for us. You know, it's not just the first time that Gary has helped us. What we didn't see coming is when, you know, you're an Army Ranger and you got all these really cool incentive pays coming and all these really cool extra stuff you get paid for. Well, when you stop being an Army Ranger and you start being a patient, some of those extras fizzle away. And we thought, what are we gonna do for Christmas? You know, it just kind of snuck on us. And we reached out to Gary and we developed a plan, and they kind of agreed with us and helped us through Christmas. It's a bond, and that's kind of what makes his organization unique.
So there's an application process of the Gary Sinise Foundation for receiving one of our RISE homes. Ryan and his family made it through that process, and I was the blessed person at the Gary Sinise Foundation that got to make the call to let them know they were approved.
Aja takes a phone call and she goes, "It's Gary Sinise." He kind of explained to us that, hey, there's gonna be challenges ahead. Trust me, but the home, that's not gonna be one of them.
Our team began construction, and in October of 2023, Ryan and his family moved in. Always a great day.
Best day ever. These hallways are all big enough to turn around completely in. These rooms all have enough physical room to get a wheelchair next to the bed so that I don't have to stand at the end of the bed and say my prayers with my kid anymore. I can go next to him like everyone else does.
He can shower without a leg on, and I'll feel that he's safe.
Legless showers from here on out at home, buddy. I'm pretty excited.
We can just live a life more normal. So yeah, it's gonna benefit us all in many ways.
To be able to physically take ownership of some of those things in the home, that's the most accessible thing you could ever give me. Give me an opportunity to enrich my family's life. That's all I need.
It's a relief, a weight lifted off our shoulders, and a blessing.
And if I could say anything to him right now, it'd be thank you, Gary, very much for being the person you are today, because your grateful American approach was an inspiration in my very recovery. So thank you. And obviously the house is super awesome, and you're an awesome dude.